Great, thank you.
Okay.
Okay, here is my evaluation. Okay, everyone in this room has had life experiences that have happened that have molded you to who you are today. And I think it's fair to ask yourself, if these experiences didn't happen, would you be the same person? I'd like to share 3 life experiences that I went through that I truly believe have molded my life and made me who I am today and brought me down a certain path. And I really don't think I'd be the same person if I didn't go through these experiences. There's 3 of them. One is I'll be talking about my real close friend Vicki, who has been an inspiration to me. My second was a trip that I took in 1988 to Nantucket Island. And the third one was a career choice that I made when I graduated from Michigan State University. So let's talk about Vicki. I've known Vicki for over 20 years, and in high school I didn't really know her that well. But when she found out I was going to Michigan State, she approached me and she said, you know what, we're not best friends, that might be a good thing, but we know each other and let's move in together. And I said, great, let's give it a shot. So we moved up at Michigan State, and literally my first term was a scene out of Animal House. It was out of control. I was so liberated by the fact that I was not being micromanaged. I absolutely had a blast. And hey, you know, Monday morning, 8 o'clock class, I didn't have to get up because I knew somebody who could give me notes. And if there was a party Tuesday night, I would just, you know, go out. Well, I got my grades, and they were in the tank, of course. They reflected all this fun. And I remember looking, and I said, bummer, I gotta make a change here. And I remember I went completely the other way. And I was turned into this introvert. All I did was eat, sleep, study, day in, day out. And I was completely not in touch with my friends, and it was just, I had to get good grades. So I remember one day coming home from the library, opening my dorm room door and seeing a group of people in there, 10 people, just laughing and joking. And Vicki, my friend, was up on this table and she's barking out orders. She's saying, Joe, you go to the cafeteria and get that clue. Missy, you go down to our brother hall and get that clue. And they were immersed in this game, and I thought, I have no idea what they're doing. This is so sad. And I just remember they all looked at me and they said, oh, hi, Jeannie, and then just got right back into the game. And I'm looking at Vicki going, look at her. You know, she's got this energy about her. She's having so much fun. Her grades are good, and she's involved in all these clubs. I want to be just like her. I want to learn from her. So I remember the lesson from that was that old cliche, everything in moderation, is so true. There has to be balance in your life. And Vicki has been an inspiration ever since then. Matter of fact, my maid of honor, and she's a whole nother speech. She's just an amazing woman. Second life experience was, I called my mom and dad. It was a spring afternoon, junior year. I said, Mom, Dad, how are you? Great. I'm going to Nantucket with a whole bunch of friends. And we're all going to live in a house, and we're going to make a lot of money, and it's just a great thing to do. Yeah, Mike's going, my boyfriend at the time. And they said, no, you're not going to Nantucket. We will not allow it. So I hung up the phone. I said, I'm going to let it rest, because this is heavy news to lay on parents. So I ended up giving it a week. I called back and go, hey, Mom, Dad, did you think about it? Think about what? About me going to Nantucket with all my friends and making lots of money. You're not going, and if you go, we will not help you with college next year. And I remember hanging up the phone. And I said, I'm so upset because I'm 21 years old, and I can't believe they're not letting me go. And this was completely out of character, because I was always a parent pleaser. I never rebelled. I called my girlfriend. I said, pick me up on Friday. We're going to Nantucket. And they were like, okay. So they picked me up. We get out there. I'm calling my parents for the first week. They're not returning my calls. They're just so upset. And I remember being out there. I had no money. I did not have a job. And I was out there looking every single day, and I couldn't find a job. And I thought to myself, this was the stupidest thing. I'm hungry. I literally had to borrow money from friends. And I said, I gotta go home. I gotta call my mom and have them fly me home. But then I got mad, and I said, no, I'm not gonna let them say I told you so. So I ended up, my girlfriend came home one day and she said, they're hiring over at the White Elephant. It's a hotel. Let's all go. They needed jobs too. So we get down there, and we're sitting in front of the concierge, all 3 of us. And he said, girls, I love you all, but I can only take one. And I remember my 2 girlfriends looked at me and they said, Jeannie, you gotta take it. your parents hate you right now. You got to take this job. And I just learned 2 things from this. Perseverance. If you're hungry enough and you want something, you just keep at it. And the selflessness of my friends. For what they did for me, I felt so grateful, and I always said to myself, I will always try to pass that on and pay it forward. My 3rd experience was graduating from Michigan State. I was fortunate to have 2 job opportunities. One in Livonia, Michigan, close by, you know, real easy transition, boyfriends in Michigan, friends, it would be just a lot of fun, decent job, decent pay. The other one was in LA, a great opportunity, but a place I've never been, and I was scared. And I thought, I have no friends there, it would be really scary. But then in my head I said, I have to go for it because there, you know, how many times did these opportunities come? So I ended up going out to LA, and the first month I remember being in my apartment and I said, this stinks. This is really terrible. And I cannot believe I'm out here. I have no friends, my job is really high stress, I'm lonely, and I was having a pity party. And I thought, okay, I can either stick it out or go home. And I thought, I gotta stick it out. So a week passed and I'm out on the beach and I'm running and I think, look at the ocean. This is beautiful. I can't believe I'm here. And I thought, this isn't bad. And then a week later, my mom calls. She knew I was homesick. I'm coming out to visit. And I said, great, let's go to Santa Barbara. We'll go golfing. You know, we'll have a lot of fun. So it was just a great time when she came out. We laughed the whole weekend, and I thought, what a great memory and what a great place. And then the next weekend, someone asked me from work to go to a party, and I thought, these people are really nice. And it just snowballed from there, and I kept giving it chances, and it opened up so many doors. What I learned from that was, basically, give it a chance, take risks, don't look at the short term, because it is completely uncomfortable and awkward. Look beyond it. The long term could be something wonderful. So those 3 experiences, Vicki, my inspiration friend, Adventures to Nantucket, and my life in LA, I believe they have molded me who I am. They've formed my character, and I hope I've inspired you all to maybe just think about things that have happened in your life that have changed you. And again, I'll end it with the question, do you think you'd really be who you are today if you didn't have those experiences? Thank you.